Seek what you love so you can stay motivated. Check. Find a new professional path. Check. Dopamine detox. Check. Do some kind of therapy. Check. Do some kind of sport or movement. Check. Control or stop your addictions. Check. Eat healthier. And the revelation here is that none of these work. In this video, I am going to share with you my 3 ideas or frameworks that I repeat to myself daily that help me stay focused, productive, have energy, some days stay motivated, and practice my discipline to reach my goals. And I really think that will help me stay alive in the new era. And stay around for the last one because I think it's really cool. Yeah, all the list that you heard at the beginning, it's true. I work on it. I try to do my best. But I have to say, even doing it, the tiredness, the motivation, the questions, I can be super motivated to stuff, but there is going to be a moment that this motivation will go away. Yeah, maybe I was a little bit dramatic in the intro, but I really wanted to grab your attention. So I really struggle to maintain motivation, despite the efforts that I put on discipline. This is an introduction to 3 ideas to help you maintain this motivation. These 2 things that I'm going to explain to you are the secret sauce, are the oil that makes all the machinery work, that gives energy. So these 3 reminders are: give meaning to what you do. Let's start with a clip of an interview between Rich Roll and Scott Galloway to jump into the meat.
Talking to the Department of Homeland Security about AI, they're like, okay, what are the threats of AI? Is it going sentient? Is it AI tested misinformation? Is it self-repairing super weapons? The long-term threat is tapping into men's loneliness. 1 out of 7 men don't have a single friend. 1 out of 4 men can't name a friend. The number of men who see their friends every day in high school has been cut in half. So they don't see their friends. They don't have romantic relationships, which serve as great guardrails. I think the next big threat, or soft tissue, will be a group of radicalized young men who are susceptible to AI algorithms and are so lonely that they start to engage with AI relationships, specifically AI girlfriends, that will essentially be in a position to radicalize them and instruct them on behavior. I don't think terrifying. There's so many lonely young men who don't have any interaction with people, and they become very susceptible to anything or any platform or any algorithm giving them a sense of self-worth. I literally see that as the biggest defense secret. I think this lonely young men in concert with AI is a huge threat.
Subtle, progressive, and pernicious.
100%.
Manipulation, yeah.
So why am I showing you this? Basically because when I listened to this clip, I really felt a lot. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it made me feel, it touched me. I felt like sadness for all these people that are having like a really rough time in these times. And in a way, I felt a sense of responsibility to try to do something in my hands to try to help these people. Why? Because I kind of like been there, and I think that maybe with my experience, I can help somebody. But anyway, my point is that when you feel excited or moved by something, sometimes it's a clear guidance to know what maybe is you can call it a call. The reason is the why behind why you're doing what you're doing. And, I heard this in a lot of places, but at the beginning I thought it was kind of like a mambo jumbo. But the moment that you really see yourself putting all this work that I just commented in the beginning of this video, and that it doesn't give you this energy or this reason or this motivation to like keep working every day. Yeah, you go back to this meaning, you try to find this meaning, and when you find something similar that could work for you, it really helps stay focused and stay disciplined. So meaning is a tricky one because everybody says find your meaning, find your call, or find, as in marketing they would say, the mission, your vision, etc. But sometimes you cannot find it. It's very difficult to find something that you want to fight for, etc. So as in one book that I really like a lot called A Man in Search of Meaning from Viktor E. Frankl. This is in Catalan, by the way. This book is very good if you don't have an idea of what to do, of what you want to do in life, and you feel kind of lost. Even if you have everything, even if you have a career, or even if you have an idea of what you want to do, but still you don't feel energized or focused on what you want to do because there's not a why behind you, behind all this work that you do. The second one on the list is being aware of how important it is to express yourself. I talked about this in other videos. Probably it will appear right here or right there. I don't know. Self-expression is something that if I would have known before how important it is, I would have started like working on it, I don't know, since the moment that I had some kind of consciousness. So when I started to get older, basically, started going to school, probably, I started not practicing expressing myself, talking about the stuff that I loved to do, etc. I don't know why, maybe because I didn't want to be a pain to others, or because I didn't feel comfortable with my ability to express what I had in my mind. So yeah, I stopped and it wasn't good at all. I think that a lot of the problems that I have nowadays come from me stopping this really amazing thing that is expressing yourself and sharing stuff that you love. For me, having clear in my mind that expressing yourself, it's probably going to be the most important and valuable skill in the future, it has been a huge realization. Being aware of the importance of expressing yourself for mental health, for having an organized mind, for having, clear thoughts, clarity of mind to know what you have to be doing or what you're supposed to be doing. Once, because it gives me hope in front of a unknown, unpredictable future, and I want to be prepared for it. Know yourself is important in a moment that you don't want to be manipulated by all the external algorithms that want to sell you stuff or that want to control your life or etc. Distress, facing quick changes, facing an unpredictable economy, there's probably going to be a lot of emotional distress. And so basically responding to an external threat or opportunity or whatever it comes. And secondly, because facing this moment, I think it's very important to have an internal knowledge of who you are as an interior self-reflection. All this stuff combined makes me comfortable in my persona, in who I am. Have this sense of calmness and, even happiness that comes with like being comfortable with yourself and, and secure. One thing that I've been doing and that you can try to, it's doing morning pages. That basically it's kind of like having a diary in the morning. Every morning you wake up, you sit, not even touching your phone, you sit and you write 3 pages. Whatever it comes to your mind. Doesn't have to do any fucking sense. Whatever. So in doing that, you will find at the beginning that it's quite difficult. But then you will start, that subconsciously you start saying stuff and you resonate with some stuff and you say stuff that you don't like. And you start finding ways and finding trains of thought that you really enjoy going through. And finding this joy in your thoughts makes you know yourself more. It makes you more organize your ideas, etc. This is a very good exercise. So work in your self-expression. Whatever you do in life. Now, I'm always trying to think about how can I express myself. Whatever you do in your job, it doesn't matter. In my case, I want to do this YouTube channel, as you can see, and it's a very good vessel for me to practice my self-expression. But whatever it is that you do in life, and if you can put 1 hour a day, 18 minutes a day, expressing yourself, I think that is going to be a very good practice, a very good exercise that is going to give you a lot of power in the future. Quoting the nerd writer, it is when I write that I find who I really am. The third idea or framework or concept that I remember myself every day to stay motivated is thinking that we're living in a second renaissance, or as others call it, digital renaissance, near renaissance, renaissance 2.0. I like that one. And I really love this one. It really changed my approach to work, approach to life, approach to everything. So for 1 second, think about what would you feel if you would be in a moment as the Renaissance. I suppose it was a moment of hope, of excitement, new inventions, science, the atoms, new cool things that were invented, like toilet paper. I don't know, man, Vivaldi, Bach, Chopin, the Impressionists, Stanley Kubrick, McDonald's. It's really feeling and really being curious and acknowledging that the moment that we're living in, it's a very important one. Very important moment in human history. A moment of change and a moment of disruption. A moment packed with inventions of a high transformative nature. Makes me feel optimistic, makes me feel excited because I want to live in this moment. I want to do stuff in this moment. I want to create. I want to do something for the community, do something for people and help people. It gives me a sense of feeling a part of something bigger than me. Again, a collective sense of that we're all in this boat in this new era. It allows me to be present and really think about, wow, how lucky I am to be able to see this change, to be able to experience all these new inventions, all these new changes in human history. One of the most important moments in human history, basically. What are the chances of being alive right now? I want to see what's going on. I want to see how are we changing. I want to be curious. I want to learn stuff, be informed. I want to be alive and present as much as I can in this amazing moment in humanity. And of course, there's going to be a lot of stuff and suffering and things that will come that are not going to be as cool as what I'm saying here. But this will come anyway, even if there's no change. So what we've seen here in this video is 3 ideas or concepts or mental frameworks that I think about every day that help me stay focused, stay motivated, don't lose my discipline, focus in my goals, basically. The first point was meaning, second point was self-expression, and the third point is awareness of the importance of the change that we're living now. If you don't have an idea of what is your meaning or whatever, you can even invent it, but find a why, invent a why. Why are you doing what you're doing? That follows your values and that makes you feel proud of yourself. Self-expression is what I said. It's the best tool to know yourself and to be comfortable inside yourself and outside in a moment that what is going to happen in the exterior outside ourselves is going to be probably very shocking and unbelievable and unpredictable. It's good to have this protection, emotional protection for yourself, and expressing yourself, I think, is one of the best ways to do it. And third and last is acknowledging the second renaissance and being excited about it and wanting to be part of it. So that's it for me. Thank you so much for listening to this video. If you have any doubts, please comment in the comments below. I hope that these 3 mental frameworks helped you, and thank you so much for listening until the end. Stay kind.